there's ever a psalm that reminds us of what God has done for us, it might be Psalm 23. Psalm 23 inspires us to remember God's provision in our lives, in the good, the bad, and the ugly. The comforting sustenance of green pastures, the cool refreshment of still waters, even the protective grace of the shepherd's rod and staff in the darkest of days. And of course, the abundance of God's goodness and grace at a table that overflows with goodies. Yes, God does indeed provide for us along the way. And in response, perhaps we might give a little more of ourselves in gratitude for what God has done for us. Perhaps we might give a little bit of what we have back to God. Perhaps in an offering plate or in the little white church, sending something into the office or dropping it by, or maybe giving online. But perhaps there are other ways to give of ourselves as well. Maybe we might give of who we are, our own gifts and abilities. Maybe we might consider serving on a committee or investing in our children or youth, or getting involved in one of the many peace and justice opportunities that we have going on. There are lots of ways to give, whether financially or from the gifts that God has given to us. But during this short time of musical reflection, I simply invite you to make a commitment, to make your commitment to God as to what you will give this week, of what you have and of who you are. And after that time, we will dedicate all of our commitments, all of our gifts to God.